For a brief moment, US-Iran nuclear talks didn't just stall, they collapsed. No agreement, no meeting, and a growing fear across the Middle East that diplomacy had just failed. Then, just hours later, the talks were suddenly back on. So what happened behind closed doors, and how close did the region come to another major escalation? According to multiple reports, including Axios, the talks scheduled for Friday, February 6th nearly fell apart at the last possible moment. The meeting was originally planned for Istanbul, Turkey, with a broader format that could have included representatives from several Arab and Muslim countries. But Iran made a late move. Tehran demanded the talks be shifted to Muscat, Oman, and narrowed to a strictly bilateral format focused only on Iran's nuclear program. No discussion of ballistic missiles, no talk of regional proxies, no human rights. Washington initially considered the proposal and then rejected it. One senior U.S. official described the exchange bluntly. "We told them it is this or nothing, and they said, okay, then nothing." At that point, the talks were widely reported as canceled. That breakdown couldn't have come at a worse time. The U.S. has been building up massive military forces across the region, fighter jets in Jordan, carrier strike groups at sea, and missile defenses spread across the Gulf. Iran, meanwhile, is reeling from the aftermath of last year's 12-day war with Israel, devastating economic conditions, and the deadliest protest crackdown in decades. Oil prices spiked on the collapse reports. Regional capitals went into crisis mode. Everyone understood the risk. If diplomacy failed now, the next step might not be another meeting. Then came the scramble to save the talks. At least 9 Middle Eastern leaders, mostly from Arab and Muslim states, urgently reached out to the White House. Their message was clear and unusually direct. Don't walk away. Keep the channel open. Within hours, Washington reversed course. The U.S. agreed to move the talks to Oman and to limit this round to nuclear issues only, at least for now. Iran's foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi, confirmed the meeting would take place in Muscat at 10 a.m. Friday. U.S. officials quietly confirmed it soon after. Oman isn't just neutral ground. Muscat has a long track record of quietly hosting U.S.-Iran back-channel diplomacy, including talks that led to previous nuclear agreements. If there was any place capable of pulling these talks back from the edge, it was Oman. Even with the talks revived, expectations remain low. President Trump has warned that Iran's supreme leader should be very worried if progress isn't made. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has made clear that any final deal must address missiles, regional proxies, and human rights, not just nuclear limits. Iran, on the other hand, wants sanctions relief first and insists the scope stay narrow. In other words, both sides are talking, but past each other. This meeting in Muscat isn't about a breakthrough, it's about preventing collapse. So for now, diplomacy survives, but just barely. What happens after Friday may decide whether this crisis cools or explodes.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.